Who's ready to pay $11,000 to make pasta with a wrestler you'll never see again? But with all jokes aside, I think WWE is pretty stupid for having the one of the main eventers, or at least if it's not the main event, it's like the first or second main event, because all of these are rematches from the things we've seen either this year or things that we've seen at WrestleMania already. So you have a bunch of WrestleMania matches on one card, but nobody really thinks too much into it because it's overseas, and the overseas people don't get too much anyways. And then we got the Italians who are getting their first pay-per-view. But yeah, I just think it's absolutely moronic to have Jacob Fatu in a match before his world title match with Roman Reigns. It's kind of like when Rey Mysterio got injured 24 hours before WrestleMania 41, so we had Rey Fenix as his replacement when it was supposed to be Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just protect your matches. WWE doesn't protect their matches anymore. We have Jacob Fatu in an alleged street fight match with Solo, but he's got a match with Roman not too soon after. It's not too late after that. It's pretty moronic, to be honest. I still don't understand why they don't protect their matches, because this match could be a huge deal to someone, especially since Roman Reigns gets heavily glazed, even though that he doesn't do much, and he never really has as the tribal chief. Especially his 4-year title reign, he had like three or five matches. That's an exaggeration, but yeah, he came out, cut the same promo every single time, put that finger up, took a vacation for like 2, 3, 4, 500 years, came back and then did the same thing over again. So the fact that we have Roman versus Jacob and they choose to have the match. So I'm hearing that Solo Sikoa is going to have to be his replacement. This pay-per-view is only a couple hours away. So we're having Jacob Fatu being replaced by Solo Sikoa potentially in a tribal combat match, but we already had that for the Raw Netflix debut. So we're just going to have a rematch of something that we had literally last year, instead of I know it's an audible, but at the same time, they got the roster to be able to cook up something if Jacob gets injured, because it is their fault if he is legitimately injured. Now, I saw one of the videos online of Jacob landing funny on the back of on his lower back when he was doing his moonsault. He landed sideways on his lower back. Now, that did look pretty gnarly, but at the same time, it's like, if this is a work, then there's probably going to be them just trying to use an excuse as to why Jacob Fatu is going to have to lose clean to Roman Reigns. But there's only one problem. Roman Reigns carried that title for like 3 or 4 years. So you mean to tell me that he couldn't beat Jacob again after everything he's done? He's storyline wise, there has to be plot armor for Jacob Fatu, because Roman Reigns isn't able to beat him cleanly. Jacob has to be injured for him to beat him clean. Like, that makes no sense. He already beat Jacob clean at Backlash. So I don't know. Like, if this fake injury that Jacob Fatu, if this injury isn't real, then and it's just a work, it'll be kind of weird as to why. Yeah, well, let's just have Jacob, sustain an injury, quote unquote, so Roman can beat him clean and no one will ask any questions. But that loss is still going to go on the record books, man. I don't know. I really don't think they thought that through. But even if Jacob Fatu wasn't injured for real, why would they even have a match before because they have a pay-per-view, but then they have a house show right before. Like, that's weird, because what if Jacob Fatu actually got hurt worse? Now, this is a back injury. This is a back thing. And back things usually don't go away for a long time. So for Jacob to supposedly have a back injury, or at first what I thought originally when I heard Jacob Fatu got injured and the match is in jeopardy, I thought it was going to be like an ankle injury or something, but no, that back is serious. But yeah, I saw the video of him landing on his knees, but his body was kind of contorted sideways, and that just looked like a lot of pressure on his lower back. Like, that didn't look like a safe or good landing, and then after that, he was rolling over onto his back and holding his back when the video ended. So, I don't know, bro. It's not good. It's not looking good, and I just don't understand why the hell they had. Now, on social media, Fatu posted family or whatever, but the only problem with that is, I mean, if Fatu, signs with WWE, they're probably going to have him in the Royce Keys and the Hikuleu, Tamatanga, Shinsuke Vortex, because they pulled Royce Keys and Rolls Royce's car keys into that vortex. And the dude just got there. The only thing that could really make sense if Royce Keys turns heel and aligns himself with Solo Sikoa. But Solo Sikoa, I haven't been able to look at him the same since Triple H put him on that 40 match plus losing streak. He ruined Solo Sikoa. I've never been able to take him as seriously as he's been wanting people to take Solo Sikoa because he turned the man into a jobber. We already know that Solo Sikoa isn't beating Roman Reigns. So it's just going to be another predictable match if it does turn out that Jacob Fatu's back is injured for real. Especially with the tribal combat thing, because we saw this exact match for the Raw Netflix debut. So this isn't looking good, man. this I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, of course, it's going to be a last minute decision, but still, like, I don't understand, bro. Like, now, of course, this could all be, work and everything because Jacob Fatu was seen limping out of the house show after his match, after his street fight. But if this is legitimate and we get a repeat of what we had during the Raw on Netflix debut, I don't know, bro. Like, that'll be such a letdown, especially since they had a day or two to think of something, and they still couldn't think of something for Roman Reigns. If they go through with this match, then yeah, it'll probably just be Jacob having this injury or whatever, and then I don't know, man. Like, they don't know. It's such a stupid move to have a match before your pay-per-view. That is so stupid. I thought they learned that lesson when Rey Mysterio's match got canceled at WrestleMania, but if this injury is actually legit, that's on WWE at that point. That's not even on Jacob, because Jacob was just doing his job and putting on a match and putting on a show for the people in attendance. They just didn't think that through. Oh, man. Don't forget to pay $11,000 to make pasta, by the way.